Welcome to Attican Plays Railroad Tycoon II Platinum.
Congratulations on another job well done. The British Isles thank you for all your efforts. Now, continental Europe is calling your name to ride a political nightmare.
All right, hi, this is Attican, and welcome to Series 1, Episode 8 of our playthrough of Railroad Tycoon II, the general campaign. And we are going to do this excess on the Orient Express. So we're set in Europe and Asia, and we're going to have to go from Paris to Constantinople and pass through a bunch of territories and buy our way through there. And there is no way I'm turning down 25% mail and passenger revenue bonus. No way.
Linking the cosmopolitan Paris with the exotic Near East is no small task. Glamour and intrigue will all ride on your little old line. But don't get too wrapped up in the luxury yourself. There are dozens of countries, territories, and empires to negotiate your way through. Keep your cool. Diplomacy will take you there in style.
For a number of years, private railways had been trying to provide uninterrupted rail service across Europe. Unfortunately, the many bickering nations of the continent have made this task a political nightmare. Your goal is to complete what is being called the most famous European route, the Orient Express, connecting Paris and Constantinople. Make this connection by the end of 1889 and haul at least 24 loads of cargo between the cities, all the way from one to the other, and you'll win a bronze victory. For a silver, do it by 1887. For a gold, finish the job by 1883. And we are in 1850. That gives us 33 years to get this done. All right, so we have to connect Paris, which is way over here, with Constantinople, which is way over here. And we have to work our way through a whole bunch of territories, as you can see here. We have access right now to this bit over here and this odd little bit right down here. And we're going to have to work our way across and down and all the way over here. But that won't be too bad, I don't think. Let's see. We cannot, our credit's too bad. We can't issue a bond to get started. We could probably issue some stock. We'll see if we need to. And who we got? Oh, Billings. Okay, now, cheaper fuel costs and cheaper fuel costs in general would be nice, but we pay for high, that's not any. This guy here is actually pretty good. We don't care about the stock prices and right now, and the good, well, we don't really ever. And the goodwill is could save us a lot of money, so we could hire him for now. And we could see if there's anybody better. Robert Garvey. Steam engines are cheaper. And he's cheap. He might be a good person to have while we fire up our lines. But I think we'll just stick with old Ginnery Twitchell here. He'll do. He's cheap, and the goodwill really will help us. All right. So what else we need to do? Let's change our dividend to 0. We don't need to be leaking out any money right now. And let's go here and make a plan. So, we're going to start in Paris. And let's see here. Paris, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like 11 houses. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. Oh, over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2.5. 5 would be 3 passengers a year, and then over here, look at this port: 2 passengers, 2 mail a year. So Cayenne and Paris are actually well mated. They're actually about the same size. So if we could link those two, we could have a nice line running here to here. And then we could think of some other things to do. And what I really want to do, let's think about this, is I think there's going to be like 3 major phases to this this playthrough, this particular one. one is building our economic engine, and we're going to spend some time on that. We need a lot of money to get all the way over there, to lay all that track and all those stations, and negotiate rights to all those territories. It's going to be a job. So I want to have a strong income, obviously passenger and mail, because we've got that big bonus, but I also want to have a strong industry bonus so that we are feeding some of these cities and giving them goods and whatever, so that France is in great shape and ready to support us as we start moving across the map like this and down and over here. Okay, so, well, we just said Paris to Cayenne was a nice run, and they're about even size-wise. So let's, in terms of what they can generate. So let's just see if we can't get that connection made. Remember, except for maybe a few $1,000s from issuing stock, this is what we got to work with. So, yep, we want to get all of Paris, and let's, running this way, let's flip that around like this, and put that station right there. And we won't put anything in it to start with. And we go down here to Cayenne, we definitely want all of that. We can see that hill. If we can get a little momentum to go up that hill, I don't think it'll be too bad. Okay, right there. Now, to make this work on 482, I think we're going to have to go with the bad bridge and single track. I don't see much choice in the matter. Run it out here is 362. What's that? Oh yeah, that's actually, that looks pretty good. Yeah, let's just make sure we connected it on this side. We did. Okay, so that's our line. Got a little money left. I'd like to get, see if we look at the two stations, they both have some passengers and mail for us. And I don't want to, we could micromanage this and make a little extra money, but I just don't like to do that. So we're going to run a Prussian from Paris to Cayenne like that. And we're going to make it run at least half full. Don't go until you got something. Okay, that's... And then we should, yeah, we've got a little money left, so let's run another Prussian from the other direction, because they have some nice stuff too. Now watch, they're going to meet at this bridge. You can see that coming. Do we have the good bridge? We do have it. What would it cost us to make that a good bridge? It's like $200,000 just to build the bridge, so no, we can't do that. We don't have much money left. I think we're probably going to have to, let's run this till they're about to meet, and then we'll see if we can gain anything by double tracking somewhere in the middle. And you watch, they'll probably meet right at the bridge, which means that it doesn't matter. Double track won't help us. And it's almost a done deal, isn't it? Yeah, because one of them's going to slow down for the bridge. Yeah. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Double tracking was irrelevant. Once one of them lands, we'll try to make the other one more profitable. So one of them will make us some money, and the other one will get a boosted station. There we go. Okay, so we'll go down here. Well, actually, I take that back. We don't want our trains to stall out on us either. So we're going to put in the basics in Paris and the basics in Cayenne, and it leaves us with no money. So we're just going to have to settle for that for this trip. And they're pleased with us. If they're pleased with us, we can't buy any stock. Wonder if we could issue bonds yet. Nope, not yet. Okay. Now, what's our best bang for the buck here? Probably to get double track. If we get double track up here like that. Oh, I didn't even know I did that. How'd we do that? Have we disconnected? Or is that just a kind of a graphics error? You know what? It still thinks it's that single bridge. That's definitely an error. Definitely an error. But the good news is we got them to pass each other, so that's good. We'll take our next money and finish off this double track and see what. See it's going over like it's on that little bridge. So now we can say, give us the good bridge. There, and then we can double track it on into the station like that. Okay. And we could look at our stations and see in Paris there's a good supply. That's just because that train was so slow getting down there and back. All right, they're excited about us. That means we'll buy on margin. Let's buy a couple of shares. Not that I think it matters that much. Okay. As soon as we get some money from this one landing, there we go. Now we can start. Oh no, we'll start up here. We're going to kind of pimp this one out with a large restaurant, saloon, post office, telegraph poles. Go to the other end. We got plenty of money, so let's get it all set too. All right, now we've got 2 trains between 2 good stations. And we're probably keeping up okay. That's probably enough for that line. All right, so March. Let's just let it run for a bit and make some money. Okay, nice money there. All right, let's do something else. Let's get another one going. Okay, here's our competitor. Look at this. One of our competitors is down here on the coast, and the other one's right next to him, and he's run some track. In fact, he's cutting into territory I wanted, to be perfectly honest about it. Oh shoot. It's different every time. We didn't draw another port. I was hoping we'd get maybe another port down here to generate passengers and mail, but we didn't. All right. That's all right. If we put look at this. If we put a large line like right there, we get almost every house for both of those. So that would probably be a good investment. If we had a really nice station here, and then we ran it up to like Orléans. Let's see, it's coming from here. Let's see. I was looking at that river, but still, I think we're going to want it on this side over here. Like that, actually. And just a few dollars short. Okay. Let's see, can we do bonds yet? We can. All right. Okay, we can do 4 of them. So that means that we can run our track, double track to there using the good bridge. And we can have a couple trains making us money here. From here to here. And another one starting at the other end. Okay, that's 2. And then everything else is kind of tied up with our buddies. So let's think of this maybe industry-wise as a 4-city cluster, maybe. What businesses we got? We got food. It's going to take grain, and this is probably going to take iron. Run iron in here and make goods in Paris. We can ship them to the other 3 cities. And we could swing this around like this to make the connection here. I don't want to run passengers because we're going to kind of tap those passengers out with this line. Let's do that. Let's run out of here like so. Is that the best we can do? I think maybe. Oh, I see why. That's all right. Okay. So we got those 2 connected. And what did that buy us? All right, they've got food. Well, they got food here in Orléans too. And I do want Cayenne to talk to all this. Okay, our cities can talk to each other. So let's get a nice food industry going. We've got maybe in Orléans, and then we can ship it to the others. 1, 2, any more grain? 3, 4, and there's nice cattle up here. Do we have a meat packing? Way down here. I think I'd rather do the food with the bakery. You know, and one bakery will feed this whole thing if we can pump all the grain into it. So like, just let it run a little bit, make some money. Ooh, Barcelona and Toulouse looks like they went broke. Well, they're ecstatic about us, so let's buy a couple more things, and then let's see if we can issue some more bonds. We can. Okay, we issued 3 more, and we're going to... crap. We're going to slow down, and we're going to set up this business right here. We're going to buy a bakery. We're going to get a small, so going up screen like that, a small station right here with sanding and water, telegraph poles, and its job is going to be to it's going to pick up grain, run full, go to Orléans, pick up some food and then take it to Paris. Okay, that's one. And then we're going to have this one feed in there. We're going to have this one feed and go back to La Rochelle. Let's see. And that'll do. Water and sand and telegraph poles. And he can have just we'll keep with the double track. We'll come right off of the bridge. Okay, and then right back like that. And then this train's job will be to go here, pick up grain, then go to Orléans and pick up food, and then deliver it to La Rochelle. Yeah, okay. And then we can have one that goes in, and I believe that Orléans will just actually feed itself if we just have a little little station right here. It won't even need anything. Let's put it on this side. Make it like right there. Actually, we're going to have this one go back to Cayenne and sell there. So we can haul the freight this way. Here we go. All right. And we can give it water and sand and telegraph poles. And we can hook it like that and hook it like that. And his job will be to go here, pick up grain, take it to Orléans, pick up food, and then go to Cayenne and clear that out. Okay, go. And I'd love to have one more grain that just comes to Orléans, because I do think if there's extra there, you can actually feed the city that it's in. Does anybody know? It would be nice to know if that's true. And that's food for 3 of the cities. Yeah. Let's just, I wonder what happens if we put a large station out here. It picks up all kinds of good stuff. So let's just do that. We'll have it run down this way. Like this. Look at that. And it'll have, I will give it a roundhouse and water and sand and telegraph poles. And it's got cattle and iron and grain and milk. Okay. And we want it to come down like this. Into the station or over here. Okay, there's milk here. I'd like to kind of send milk to all four cities. So this one, um, I'm laughing because I'm tempted to send this milk up here and this milk down here. So much so that that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to put a small station on this milk. Kind of like that. And shoot. How many times have I done that? Okay. Okay, now let's get a train. Let's get some money. Okay, let's get a train that is going to go this little milk thing here, run full, and going to go to Paris. And then it's going to go up here and grab milk and come down here to La Rochelle. And it's got to be full for that. Full. And go and... All right, that's milk to 2 of them. And I'd like to run milk to... we'll just do the same thing. We'll run milk from here to Cayenne and from here to Orient. That works. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We'll find out. It will work. It's a matter of, is it going to be actually efficient? I don't know. Make sure we get that. And I'm not crazy about that hill, but it'll be coming back there empty. Okay. And then over here, ooh, that's ugly. That is so ugly that it's almost worth starting over. If we had track that ran like that, and like that, medium station right there. We could say have one starts here, goes here, goes back there, goes down here. So here you're going to get 3 milk, and here you're going to get 3 milk. Okay, we're delivering milk to everyone. We're delivering food, I think, maybe not to Orient, but to everybody else. We could even have, like, yeah, why not? Let's do another one. It goes back here to here and hauls grain. Okay, so that should feed them. So now we should have food to everybody, milk to everybody. I'd like to have goods to everybody, and I'd feel like we had a pretty good little setup here. All right. 1853. They're ecstatic. Why wouldn't they be? That means buy a little bit more. And then slow down for a second. Now, goods. How can we get goods? Cotton or wool? I don't think there's cotton on the entire map. No, there's places that would like cotton, but there's none on there. Wool. There's no wool. Well, there's wool in Spain. Does us no good. Okay, no wool. How else are we going to get goods? Probably a lot of places want it. Now, what do these guys do? You have to give them cotton to get goods. That's no good, pun intended. And we don't have a what do you call it? A tool and die in our little setup anywhere, do we? Or is that what that is? That's what that is. Iron gives us goods. Okay. We've got iron right up here and right here. So we're going to run iron in here and then try to feed goods to our cities. Okay. So where's iron? Oh, we got lots of iron. Okay, well first we'll run one from here into Paris. And we're going to buy the tool and die factory. Then we're going to get a small station, put it on this. And run this iron into that tool and die. and then pick up goods. Well, pick up goods and take them to Caen. So here, 1, 2, 3. At Caen, you can optionally take those back and stop again in Paris. And come out of there empty. Okay. All right, that'll get some goods going to Caen, and we've got some out here and out here. No, that's cattle. Sorry. Okay. We could use a little more. This one would be a good one to do like Orleans. So let's do that. Oh shoot. Let's just get another small station like that. You'll just have telegraph poles. And we'll just hook him into the other station. I think I missed something. Something's not right. Something's definitely not right. All right. Okay. Iron to here, and then down to Orleans. That works. All right. So iron to Paris to here, and here we're going to all right, there's goods going to Orleans, and then we'll come down here and pick up some iron and do the whole bring it down here thing. So probably the easiest thing to do would be just to do a small station like that. Right here. And how do we want to do this? He can connect with that station, and then he can connect. Go get us some money. Okay. Okay, track. You can connect like that. And I didn't put a train on it yet, did I? Prussian. Go here to Paris, to La Rochelle. Okay, now we've got goods, food, and milk going to all of our little towns in our 4-city cluster. We've got a couple of good passenger mail lines going. I think we're doing a pretty good job of, well, they love us, so we must be doing something right. We'll buy a little more stock. And is it time to move on? Are we going to consider this our engine? I think we've got a decent little engine here. This guy's making us some money. He's didn't show him much, but he'll make more. He'll make more. We should be getting stuff into these cities and helping them grow a little bit, which would be nice. Oh, the Iron Duke. Yeah, we're going to shift. Let's upgrade all of our trains. Or do we just want to let them run this down here? All right, let's wrap up this episode right here. Or this is part A of episode 8. Let's call it that. This is kind of concluding the first phase of our approach here. And the first phase is just building a big enough engine to support all the ongoing tasks. And the next time we will get into phase 2, which will be expanding out to Constantinople. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railroad Tycoon II Platinum video. Thank you.